What's up? I'm here in a new video of a new what if Deku was betrayed. It's not new in YouTube, I think 100 people did it already, but I wanted to do mine. I don't care if I don't get views or you hate me about it, but I want to do mine. I love that what if Deku was betrayed. So I think you all know how most of the what if starts by Toga taking files and at the USJ. All of them gives Deku cold shoulders and glares, and when the villains attacks, they pretty much just look at Deku with a death in their eye, and Deku felt that like he's going to die right now, and he's scared. He says to Aizawa, what's happening here? Why everyone looking at me right now? And says, uh, by a video we saw you taking files to the League of Villains, and we thought you were a villain. So get away from me. And in every what if everyone think Aizawa will be good with Deku, but still he's still suspicious of him because this is USJ. This is like 3 days after the entrance exam, not after the entrance exam, after the start of UA. So not everybody know everyone. So even if they think he's a good guy, they're still suspicious of him because he's like in UA 3 days. So it's like the original, everyone teleports, but Asui don't help Izuku to get in the boat, so he's just swimming because the villain with the shark work wasn't there for some reason. Because I wanted it, plot reason. Then everything goes as original. In the start, Asui and Mineta doesn't want to listen to Deku because they think he's a villain. But they don't have any plan. Mineta is just stupid, and Asui just understand maybe he wasn't a villain after all. But she listened to his plan and everything like original, and they see Aizawa getting hurt, and Deku want to help him, and like in the anime, Shigaraki just rush on Asui, but instead of Asui is going to Deku and automatically grab him. He doesn't want to kill him, he want to grab him and says, call All Might right now before I kill this kid. And then everyone says, we don't care, you can literally kill him, he's literally working with you. And Izuku snaps. He says to Shigaraki in a pretty sad voice and broken, kill me, snap my neck, I don't care. Shigaraki then laughs and throws Izuku so hard that he passes out and coughing blood. Then the Shigaraki tells the Nomu to keep an eye on the kids because he doesn't want anyone to help Izuku, but no one comes. But as original, All Might comes and saves Izuku. Yes, he save him. He doesn't like hit him or knock him out. He just save him because he still think he's a good kid inside, but he's full with rage because he's pissed. He trained him for months and now he's a villain. So All Might beats the Nomu like original, and Izuku is just knockout. He was like knockout for 3 days, and let's say All Might can take now the quirk back because plot reasons. I want him to take the quirk back, and then he take the quirk. And the villains escape, like original. Nezu comes and say in a bit angry voice, you will stay in prison for a long time. In the start I wanted Izuku to be in a very secured prison, but then All Might says the line that Izuku just woke up for some reason. And All Might literally says, no need is now a quirkless, worthless villain. Izuku snaps out again and just starts screaming, oh, I'm a villain now. You want a villain? I will become a villain. You will pay. And then Izuku heard three voices in his head. Everyone tell a different word. And the first word that here is pay, 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 pay in his voice, and the second voice was All Might's voice, say worthless, 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 like infinite times. And then another different voice that Izuku never heard before says pain, pain, like pain with a venom in his tone. Then Izuku is sent to a normal prison because now he's quirkless. He can't do anything. And in the prison, like normal prison, there's weights. Izuku starts lifting weights every day, almost for 5 hours a day. And there is a laboratory in this prison, so Izuku doesn't have anything to do. So he's just going to read and lift weights. So yeah, he's a more smart right now than the original. He's no more. He's far from the word smart of the original himself, and strong. He can now, if he had all for one, no for one for all, he could handle like 50% right now. So yeah, he's pretty built if you ask me. And after a month of training mentally and physically, Nezu and All Might come to the prison and ask and want to talk to Izuku. Wait, let me breathe. Let me take a breath because I'm talking too fast. Then Izuku comes with a bit angry look and recognize that is All Might and Nezu. When you look at All Might, he just heard again worthless, like the echo worthless with his voice. And when he's look at Nezu, he heard just the word pay. He wasn't hearing pain at all. So they tell him what they're here for, and tell him they want him to come back to UA. And All Might and Nezu beg, and Izuku said no automatically. Like they said, you can go back to UA. Automatically, Izuku said no. I don't want to be like with idiots like you all. So they start begging, and they were on their knees and say, please come back to UA. And Nezu just automatically beg and say, please, please come back, because he knows Izuku wants revenge. He remember Izuku last words before he got arrested, that he will become a villain just to get revenge. And they don't want him to become a villain of nothing he didn't do. So they beg again and again and again. Then Izuku chuckles and understand they're literally hopeless. And he said, okay, I will join in. I'll join in UA. And then All Might said, okay, you can now hit my hair and get your powers back. And Izuku say, my powers, I don't need it's your power, and I don't need this ugly power. It's just disgusting. Get this shit away from me. Like, just, just get this shit away from me. I don't want this. You can kill yourself with it, I don't care. Then Nezu and All Might says, but you're now quirkless. No, when I was in prison, like 2 weeks ago, when I was in prison, my quirk just awoken. I was thinking about you all. I was angry. I was hearing the voices in my head, pain, the worthless, and pay, again and again. Then I got stabbed in the bag. In the bag, yeah, the bag. I'm joking, in the back. And a gas started leaking from him. It was a gas that make fear. And then Izuku explain his new quirk, his real quirk. This quirk called All Gas. It's like all for one, like all gas. It's let Izuku create any kind of gas, like laugh gas, poisonous gas, sleep gas, and even nightmare gas. Every gas you want, you can create, even air, if you consider it. And Nezu and All Might were shocked because this was a villain quirk. They know because he thought of a villain. He wanted to be a villain just to get revenge. And then Zuko explained, "I don't want to be a villain anymore because if I do, I never will forgive myself. I never. Yes, Izuku is still want to be a hero, and if he was becoming a villain, he never will forgive himself. He's like, nope, I don't want this. I don't want to have blood on my hands. I don't want to make this world hopeless." And then he said the word, "And if I'm not a hero, then who will teach you all how to be a hero?" All Might then feel a little pain in his heart. Then he look back and see Nanoshimura, his previous master, and the previous owner of One for All before All Might. One for All, Marty? Yes, I said One for All. And she said, "Look at that. You just took the hard-kinded hero and making and make him a ruthless hero, the hatred hero." And then she said, I'm disappointed of you, Toshinori," and left. Toshinori automatically felt bad for what he did. He just destroyed his whole teenager life by tossing him to jail and calling him worthless and taking the hope he given him. So let's say Zuko come back 1 week before 1 week before the sport festival. Yes, 1 week before the for the sport festival, because I want to. I don't want Izuku to miss this opportunity to show off his quirk. So yeah, coming back to class 1A, he wanted to move to class 1B, but they were Starborn. He stay in 1A because they know he's an awesome hero and they don't want to treat him bad, and they know Aizawa is in 1A so he can stop his quirk whenever he uses it. So uh, let's say he's now going back to UA after all the papers and after clearing his name. He's going to class, and let's say he have I didn't say that. His not red, oh my god, his green hair just changed to black. So yeah, there's no black hair. I think that's awesome. I love black. I love black. That's literally nothing to hurt to my eye. It doesn't hurt my eyes when I see black like any other colors. And black just doesn't feel that flashy. That's why I love black. So everyone hear that Izuku will come back, but they don't know when. So there is that kid that's going in the class, and everyone asking who is he, and then he said, "Izuku Midoriya, does it ring a bell, idiots?" They were shocked because Izuku was a puny little kid, like, not going to lie, with his shirt, he looks like a 5-year-old, if you ask me. But now his build is strong now. He looks like he looks like a mini All Might. And they were shocked because they didn't expect Izuku to look like that after 1 month of jail. And yes, Nezu and Aizawa tell them his name is clear, and they explain the situation and Toga quirk. But Izuku is still cold to everybody. He doesn't care. And when they try to talk to him, it just to make an illusional gas, and they smell it, and then they see Izuku sitting in the chair, but then he leaves. The real Izuku leaves, but they're still talking to nobody. Everybody in the class says, "What are you talking about? Who are you talking to?" To Izuku. And then they say, "Izuku just left the class. You didn't see him? Wait, what?" And then the illusion disappeared. They were shocked because didn't know Izuku could do that. So Izuku is just wandering off, looking for something to do because he doesn't want to talk to a bunch of idiots and a bunch of bunch of betrayers. What do you call traitors? A bunch of traitors of his friendship. And the week goes by. I don't know who to ship with Deku. I don't think I can ship with Deku because I just did that all class 1A didn't believe Izuku. So 1A is clear out of shipping. Yeah. Whoa. I mean, I could do Jiro. Like, let's see, Kaminari, Jiro, and Kiroshima and Bakugo believed him. I don't know. Maybe next part I will undo. I will say if I change anything. So yeah, I wrote the script. I'm an idiot. After all, I'm joking. So yeah, this is when I will end the first part. Yes, I'm using the bitrate to get views. So fuck off if you don't like it. I mean, did you look? Did you see how much views this shit get? And they're doing minimal work without reading a script or anything. I'm reading now a script. I written a whole script by an hour and a half. I wrote a script to get views. I know I want to be popular. I am an ugly guy, okay? So get off my back. I'm joking. I'm joking. See you next part. And if you want me to ship someone from 1A, like Momo, Jiro, maybe Ochako, but I don't like Ochako, please don't ship it, Ochako. Nijire, maybe if even Kendo, and or maybe even add a new old character just to ship it with Deku. So yeah, see you next part. If I copied it from someone, I'm sorry because I just wrote the script and I wasn't looking at what if Deku was betrayed a lot of like I was looking at kind of what if Deku was betrayed, and yeah, I did copy some of the things like the start and but the quirk I never heard of Izuku having a gas quirk. So if I'm wrong and I did copy it from someone, I'm sorry, but I'm too lazy to check. See you next part. Bye.